Scenes, my Afrocentric home decor and style channel. This is Lisa Marie. Can you hear me over that fan? Oh, I got a fan. I'm so happy. I got a fan. It's a decent fan, and I'm excited. So yeah, y'all, I got some new stuff for y'all, or new things. Things to say. I don't know. I keep remembering that saying that says there's nothing new under the sun. So I don't know if I'll be saying anything new that you haven't heard, but maybe I'll say it tonight in a way that you haven't heard it, and so or that you hear it in a different kind of way, right? So Aquaba is welcome in the tree language, and I am in Ghana, and one of the local language. I'm saying the most spoken local language, but I mean, it's probably hard to determine, is Tree, spoken by the Akan people. And since I'm around all the Akan people, I am honorarily Tree. When I first got here, me and my traveling companion, Goddess, Deborah Webb, we did go see a God Chief, which is an ethnic group here in Ghana. And she said that I was, from the Akan people. So, it could be, it could be. Yeah, it could be. I believe it. So having a good time. Just got out of my bath. Can you tell? It is my 16th day raw. Hope it's 16. Somebody told me, because now I'm starting to lose track. So I'll look at tomorrow. But I think yesterday was 15. So today is 16. Tomorrow 17. And I'm loving it. Like, I'm loving it. The things that come to you, like, not just come. Yeah, it's funny. The things that come to you physically, the things that come to you mentally, the things that come to you spiritually, the things that come to you is like you gotta document it. I feel like I'm doing the videos a lot also to remind myself and to see, when I'm at that 365 day point, you know what I'm saying, that how I got here. My clarity, my mental clarity. I know I say it a lot. My overall energy, my health. I mean, literally, like, my blood pressure tonight was 117 over 68. It's been as low as 106. This is a person that I know, and I hope this video will be able to go out, but the idea of that HP, that thing, the pressure, or BP, right, it's not really real. It's not really real, because if you could just eat raw and you don't have those things anymore, then we have to be careful, and it would make us question so many other things. Like, what is it about the raw food? Like, what is it doing that maybe cooked food takes longer to do, or cooked food is not doing? And I tell you, it's not so much, I think I've got it. I don't think I have. Like, I've been raw for 7 years straight, and then I got off for a few years, and now looks like I'm back. So it's the water content. It's a couple of things, but it's the water in the food. I drink no other water outside of the food. I realize that. And I use the bathroom, I urinate all of the time, except for when I don't have to. So it's not like I'm not running to the bathroom a little more. It's not none of that. And I realize that, especially the food in Ghana, I mean, the amount of seeds that the cucumbers have, it's almost unbelievable. The amount of water that the cucumber has, which is naturally supposed to have a lot of water. The amount of water in the lettuce. The amount of water in the tomatoes, the amount of water in the papaya, the pineapple, the oranges, the lemons. The amount of water that's number one. That's incredible. The coconut water that I drink every single day I drink coconut water. The amount of water in the coconut beans. I mean, it's the water. The water in the bell pepper. I mean, the water's in everything. Like, the water content is live. It's beautiful. It's amazing. And water is life. We know this. I was thinking, like, we wouldn't have to be taking so many herbs. And I mean, food is herbs. Don't get me wrong. A plant is a plant is a plant. And herbs are plants, right? So it's not like, I know it's kind of hard to differentiate. But I'm going to tell you, maybe if I say it in this way, it'll sound a little different and you will get it. It's like, even me, I was every morning. One time it was morning and night, biscuits, because I was still eating cooked food. I was still eating out. So I was still having probably heavily salt content in my food. I probably was having just a lot of not good stuff. Maybe too much oils, like the palm oils, whatever it was. Maybe too much starch, you know. So all the hibiscus was doing was bringing it back down. What I was bringing it up by the way I was eating, and hibiscus was bringing it back down. And at some points, it couldn't even bring it down low enough. It would just get at a point where it just stopped. It plateaued. And then I'm taking a night tea every single night just to feel okay, so I can keep doing the same things that really is keeping it up in the first place. It would be nice, I mean, if we didn't actually have to take herb in a sense as medicine. That, I know they say let that food be thy medicine and medicine be thy food, and that's true, but I would say let's take out the idea that it's medicine at all, because it kind of like medicine means you're sick, and if you eat the right foods, you don't get sick. I mean, you live a life that the body was intended to live. I mean, I think about this, and some of my experts are saying it's so true. What a magnificent machine, if you will. What a magnificent mechanism called the body. I mean, we've known people that fell out 6-7 story windows and still lived. We know daredevils and race car drivers that had numerous bones broken and other things and still lived. I mean, this is a body built to last. Like, don't you see? Like, it's a body built to last. I mean, the divine knew what the divine was doing, because the body is built to last. You've got other miracle stories that you could tell us. Things of drug addicts, of drug addiction, things we did, and people are still alive. And I think about I forget his name, but I think it's the drummer from the Beatles. Like, oh my God, he looked like he's dying, but he's still alive. Unless he died, I don't know about it. But, it just shows you the body is built to last. So just giving the body the normal things that's already found in nature. Not to say that herbs are plants. I want to go back to that. I get that. I know they grow. They are plant. You could actually eat it, the whole bit. But the fact that we use herbs to bring down a problem is because that we're not taking the thing all the way. We're using herbs after the fact instead of using it as food before, so there will be no fact. The fact that you're sick, the fact that we disease, the fact that we have all these isms and pressures, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like it wouldn't be no need to take the herb as medicine, because you would eat it and it would be a preventative. And I think we need to stop looking at that. We should look at life as a life of no disease. I mean, I think that we were taught that disease is natural, disease is going to come, it's inevitable, but no, it's not. It's like we're not even thinking in the correct way, because we still put over there that if you get sick, when you get sick, when you get sick, you should, and you never have to. You could just live a beautiful life, and then you go. You let it go to sleep, or you dance, or you do something, and it's over. And you just leave the body and move into the next realm of magnificentness. You know what I'm saying? So I feel that. I really, really do. So things that happened in my 16 days thus far, I was so bloated, and I remember I was so bloated that I was nervous. I thought, oh my God, this is never going to go down. 16 days, it is down. Like, I have very little tummy than I used to have before. My sleep is incredible. I keep talking about the sleep because I've never hit the bed and was so silently asleep and able to dream a lot and to remember my dreams. My ability to read, to intuit is very sharpened, very, very clear, and very now, very loving, very caring, but very confident too. I know Spirit is speaking to me, and I like it. The love for myself. I don't need to be anything. I don't need to be anything. I am what I am, and I accept that, and I love that, and that's enough. I'm not afraid. I feel even more fearless, less afraid, and I don't look at what I see. I look at what I know, and what I know sometimes other people can't see, but I see it. It's a beautiful thing. And then what I Reverend Ike talks about this idea of the power of fascination. And he tells you, look at what you're fascinated by. Because some of the things you're fascinated by is really not good for you. But at the same time, some of the things you're fascinated by is the bomb. And so what during this World Food Time has been fascinating me. It's beyond just the fascination where I'm observing, wow, that would be really cool. to, wow, I'm doing this. And what's fascinating to me is the idea of plants. And like I said, yes, growing my own herbs to eat and to live off. But I thought about it. I actually did this before. When I lived at that house, the two-bedroom house in Oakland, I grew herbs. I grew herbs. I sure did. I had a back porch, and I grew oregano, sage, rosemary, thyme. I can't remember what other ones, but I grew them, and they were beautiful, and I used them in my food and my salads all of the time. So now I added, so I had five vegetable plants, and now I added two more. So they're herbs, actually, too. I got some vegetables, I got some herbs, but it's all plants. And I got to remember, it's not the first time, but the way they're growing, and in, oh my gosh, in Ghana, in Africa, the sun, the sun is exactly what we need. The sun is exactly, matter of fact, I got to remember tomorrow, I will. I'm going to put my hibiscus in the water in a glass jar. Yeah, and I'm going to have my sun tea. I'm going to start doing the sun tea. One of the sisters in my group that I'm teaching talked about it and reminded me of just the sun tea. You could do so much in that sun. You know, people say, oh, raw food is so cold. If you was eating outside, and especially in Ghana, it wouldn't be. Once the warmth hits it, it's okay. But you're not, because the beautiful thing is this is such a good place to do it. Because it's so hot that you can't say I was cold, that's why I didn't eat it. No, you want to eat it, even though they eat hot food. Like I said, I don't even see them eating a lot, so I feel like their diet is working for them. But raw for now, and I would like to say, indefinitely, it's working for me. And I'm glad to be back. It feels exciting again. When I was doing raw for so long, I was just not excited. I was bored. And every time that winter hit, I couldn't even take it. Especially when I went to North Carolina, like I said. Even California, the cold wasn't as much fun. But definitely when I moved to North Carolina, it was like, oh Lord, I can't do this. It's too dang cold. So, but here, it's great. It's perfect. It's beautiful, and I love it. But it's that feeling of the first time, and I never thought I would get that feeling back again, because I have to do it differently here. It's interesting, like I sometimes say, oh wow, I don't have my food processor, right? I don't have my dehydrator, and I can't go to Whole Foods to even buy already raw foods in packages. They have them in the States. You can buy kale, or you can buy raw flax crackers, or you can buy even raw nuts and seeds, like you could. Here, not so much. Not so much. Even when they import it, they're from Costco, and they're not organic, or they're not all raw. So it's like, at first you think, oh, what a bummer. Everybody's making all these wonderful raw foods, even in my group, because they got all the machines and equipment. And the Spirit said, but you did all that already. You did all that already. You did all of that already. You've done all of that. What your body wants is a little more simplicity. So what I've been eating is, I still eat my chia seed cereal with fruit, which I love. And I use hemp seeds, because I can get that here. That's available. Also, I'm having some being sent to me, so that's going to help me a lot. But they've taken a while, so thank goodness for that. Chia seeds, which is available here. They're being imported for sure from South Africa and other places, but I get it. And the fruit in the morning, I switch it up. Fruit go in and out of season here, so you eat what's in season, which is great. And I know it sounds crazy, and the rest of it is salads. But the salads, to me, like I said in another channel, if I was cooking those same vegetables, y'all would be like, oh my God, you eat so well. You eat so many vegetables and fruit. Well, I eat so much in my salad. I eat the lettuce, and now I'm growing the red leaf. I'm gonna be growing the kale. I didn't get the kale yet, because I got to figure out how to grow outside, because I ain't gonna be able to grow on the ledge anymore. But I'm gonna be, so I can get greens. I can get greens galore. I got the different holy basil, the lemon basil. I have the parsley. Oh, I just got that. I have the celery, and what else? So the lettuce. Right, I had 5. And the other one is what am I missing? Okay, holy basil, lemon basil, celery, lettuce, and mint. The mint, oh my God, the mint is so amazing. And you can make smoothies with the mint is incredible. So now I added parsley and green pepper plants. I have a green pepper plant, green bell pepper, and parsley, stuff that I know I'm going to use, and eventually I'm going to add everything else, the three of different varieties of kale. I'll be growing the tomatoes eventually, but I mean, this is urban as it gets, and I don't know, how much space. I think I got a good amount of space over here. That would be very private. Something I'm gonna do tomorrow. So I was thinking, let me tell you another thing I realized. The intuition is up to Yahoo and is accelerated to me on raw foods. So I realized that traditionally, I remember even this when I was in this college called California Institute of Integral Studies, where I got my bachelor's degree in interdisciplinary studies. And one of the things that we talked about and we reviewed a lot was indigenous cultures and how people, students, children, folks learn better one-on-one with a teacher or a guru or a sensei, right, or a master teacher than a professora, when they were one-on-one, as opposed to learning it in class and school and going through the lessons. And what I realize is that saying that says too many cooks spoil the broth, it really is true. Too many cooks spoil the broth. So what I don't do is get on YouTube and find 100,000 things. What I don't do is I don't do that with the house plants anymore. I feel like that's helping me kill my plants. I did it better when I ain't know much. When I kept them in them, like I said earlier, when I kept them in those same containers they came in when I got them, they thrive. When I started messing with them, they was like, what's up? We was doing good. We had a thing. Now you watching all this. Well, I realized that what I want for my garden is I just need one teacher. I need a mentor. And the brother that has the garden bath or something garden, an organic, and right here in Akwa, every time he gives me these tidbits, and it's just enough to go do that. So he told me how to make the natural organic pesticide spray for it, and how to water every night and then put it in the sun and let it get at least good 4 hours of sun. Mine is getting the later sun instead of the earlier, but it's working. The plants are thriving. Today he told me to take the banana peels. Y'all know how many bananas I eat? A lot. Take the banana peels, cut them up, and dress it basically, the dirt, put it on the top of the soil in a pot, and that'll give the plant the potassium that it needs. So again, I don't know, but I mean, I understand that people use their compost, so compost it is. That's what I'm gonna do. And I got plenty of it, and I got a little compost bin, but I wound up still throwing in the regular trash because they ain't got their recycling all together out here. But now I can use it, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited, y'all. So I don't need to hear more and more. It confuses me, and I just know that the raw foods teaches me that everything you need at the time you need it will show up and be provided. Everything you need at the time you need it will show up and be provided. It's interesting too. I remember me doing these videos on the Afrocentric Home Decor and Style channel and having so many people watching and views, but I know that, I've been telling people like, oh, don't tell me, and I know it's turning people off. And also I put you on to another sister that I saw doing Afro, Bohemian, Eclectic, something long title, but her stuff is beautiful, looks great. And I told a lot of you to go over there, so you probably did. And I'm good with that because I really want the people here for the extra that understands that she's doing spiritual stuff, and she's more into the spiritual thing, although she's showing stuff. Also, I'm more minimalist than I was. I'm not saying I'm minimalist, but I'm definitely more than I was. So, at some point, it's not going to be that. It's going to be what I'm selling on the site, just like I've been doing. But it's also going to be my discovery of the plants in every way. So I have 7 food plants, and let's go see it in the kitchen. Okay, 7 plants now. 7 is a good number. 7 is exactly the amount I saw the plants that I actually could fit on the ledge, because right now it's the ledge. So I'm gonna stop right here because every week I could go to him and buy some more. But let me show you the new family members. Are you excited? Because I'm so excited. So this is the parsley family member. And the parsley, I use parsley. You know what? Y'all don't need it. Let me just do this bowl in my dirty water, okay? I change it often, but there it is. So yeah, so I am doing the parsley The parsley is my friend. This is my newest friend. I just got her today, and she's looking beautiful, and she will thrive. You already met the celery. The celery, yeah, I got to spray it because the bugs is definitely having their way. But I can eat the leaves, and as well as the stalk. But this is the new one, and this one right here, OMG, y'all. He gives me good deals because I go every week. This right here is the bell pepper, and if you don't believe it, right? Do you see? Oh my God. That is such a great look, huh? The bell pepper is there, y'all. Here's the bell pepper. And then here's another one coming. And I think there's one more in here. There's one more somewhere. That one, oh, right here. My hand is touching it, rubbing it. So, and you know, of course, there's more to come. And let me show you some other things that's so exciting. That is a new one, and there's other new ones coming. They all are springing new ones, every last one of them. And I'm just loving it. And this one, the basil plant, I watch it in the sun. It loves the sun, and it's growing, new ones. I tried to take all the flower that it was going to flower, so just cutting the seeds off and pushing them back into the dirt so that it'll just grow more. And once I put the banana peels in the compost, I know we're gonna be good. So this is the mint. This is the holy basil. This is the lemon basil. Nice smell. This is the green leaf. The green leaf wants more sun, and I can see that because you can see it's pushed itself towards the sun and continues to do that. So I'm gonna make sure that I actually get more sun. I'm gonna be able to switch it up and really get that first 4 hours of good sun, and then the sun will move. So I know that already, but I'm not gonna change the pots yet. I'm not gonna, because I don't have the proper soil, and I know the same soil I use for the plants is not the same soil I'm gonna use for the food. So I know that, and yeah, I just got this, and she's gonna come and flourish and be a beautiful. I just bought some bell peppers, so now I can grow my own. And then of course they had this. They have some meals, like I said. They have the sage, they have the sage, the oregano, all of those spices too. So eventually I'll get it, but I really want to get what I would use. So look at me. And then there's my bowls all ready. Faustina's coming tomorrow. So this is my bowls all ready for my fruit to be cut up. I gotta call her too, because I need her to bring the lettuce. We forgot it, and a watermelon. This is all my stuff. I got it all ready for my fruit. I actually freeze I freeze all the food that I didn't eat, which was not much. I froze it because my smoothies, oh my God, my smoothies love the frozen stuff. So, and then these are my pineapples and my papaya, like I showed you. And then up here is my mangoes and my bananas here. So, and then inside the fridge is pretty clear. It's gotta be. That's my dandelion. Those are my avocados. And inside there, that blue is a beauty regimen. I'm experimenting with some beauty regimen. So, and tomatoes down there, cucumbers, and bell peppers. So I gotta grow those, and they're easy to grow here. I should say plenty. So I gotta grow in my beautiful kitchen. I love it. So I gotta grow stuff that I buy. So I'm gonna eventually grow the cucumbers, the tomatoes, the lettuce, everything that I make for a salad. I'm gonna save. First of all, I'm gonna save a whole bunch of money, and also it's just something gonna be nice to go to your own garden. It's only one person, so I'm sure I'll be able to share. Oh, I left my glasses in there. I'm sure I'll be able to share with others what I have. So yeah, let me check in with y'all, and then make it. Oh, that's the fan, Make it an easy night. Hey, thank you. Hey, Queen Lex, how are you? Naturally Clever Peas. Hey, Emma, how are you? Zumba. Hey, Lisa Marie Chat. Hey, darling. Queen Lex. Hey, Zumba. Queen Lex, I wish I could do a raw fast. It's just so dang cold here in the Northeast. I know. Hey, Naturally Clever. Hey, Zumba. Okay, loving. Hey, Sheila. Same here. It's so cold, but I'm eating a lot more veggies. That will do it too. I went nuts in the produce section yesterday. Yay! That's so much fun. Lisa Marie is glowing. Thank you, Queen Lex. Yes, simplicity. Yes, loving the veggie plants. Yummy and healthy. Yes. And you know what? Too, I was thinking that too. And I think I was. Thank you for reminding me because I was spirit saying you didn't really finish that thought. So yeah, I'm blessed that I don't have all the stuff because like I said, the level of what I'm eating is it's satiating. Like I love my salads. So like I said, lettuce, tomatoes, cucumbers, uh, shredded carrots, shredded beets. Yeah, that's in it too. That's what Frostina's about to make. And then now I'm adding bell pepper this week, and dandelion and lettuce. Don't forget dandelion as well. Then I add nutritional yeast, the dose sprinkles. So and then I have this little mixture of sesame seeds, pumpkin seeds, some nuts and seeds, and a little bit of raisins here and there. And oh my God! And then I make my own salad dressing, which is olive oil, apple cider vinegar, celery salt, uh, Bragg's multi-purpose seasonings, herbal seasonings, which I'm making my own. I'm in drying out some herbs because I want to make my own seasoning, put it in my own little jar, put my own name on it, my own stuff, and sell my own stuff, And so my herbs and a little bit of local honey, yes, for sure, and village from the village as well. So I am, and then I have fruit in between, and I have the chia tea in the morning, and I have coconut water whenever I want to, and maybe I'll have a hibiscus tea or herbal tea. I'm satiated. I can tell you for a fact that it's not eating more food that you need if you're feeling deficient. It's eating more of the right foods. Because like I said, I was eating them hardly every day and I was starving. I was like, wow, it showed me food that is just depleted. And it's not, I don't necessarily, because when I was eating the local food, Ghanaian food, I didn't feel hungry. I felt satiated. I have to say that. Sometimes I felt my stomach hurt a little bit because maybe it was too much palm oil, but it never, because they put the herbs in the food. So that was nourishing. But when I ate in Mahogany, because I was eating mostly fried food, a lot of bread, and I love the food there. If you just want that, you want a little snack, or you want to just have vegan food that's kind of junk food, that's the place. It's delicious. But I was so hungry, and I was so bloated, and I was so not solid. So, and I feel better. So anyway, I'm not gonna stay on long. Kwame is looking for me. I just wanted to say hi. Hey, Melanated Gemini. Hey, Yolanda Jennings. Hey, Dora. Nice green thumb. Oh, yeah, it's coming. That sounds amazing. It's so good, and it changes. If you like to sign up, get more depth content, become a Patreon and support the channel. Yes, thank you, Naturally Clever. And Maya says nutrient-dense food is so filling and good. I know, isn't it? It is. It is. It's enough, isn't it? Like we are. I sent someone your way. Oh, thank you, Melanated Gemini. Zuma says, I have just signed for an allotment with my sister. It is huge. But oh no, I was like, did it do it again? Uh, right, grown our own by next year. Yay, that's a blessing. I know your food didn't come from East Lake. Ah, girl. Yeah. Queen Anne says, oh, and thank you for telling us how to sprout fenugreek a while back. Oh, that was great. Yes, so helpful. Yes, the sprouting is fun. I got some millets, but I don't know. Somebody said it's kind of hard to sprout. And I would like to know, can you sprout the quinoa? Like, I would love that so I could add the grains. But I'm going to figure out if I need to sprout. Luckily, like I said, the food here is so nutrient rich and dense that I feel like I'm getting so much. And then I put the herbs on top of everything else when I need it. And that's what I want to say. I don't need to do the hibiscus every day. And I don't need to do the herbal tea every night. Because what I was doing it for, I don't have that problem anymore. So, but I do it because it's good, or it's relaxing. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. 30 minutes is good. The next test is November 1st. Please sign up for it, y'all. Can't wait to join Africa. Yes, Melanated Gemini, tell me about it. So helpful. You're very welcome. All right, Queens. I love you. I want to get in bed early. Do you see that over there? That's a fan. I picked it up today. You know, my fan broke. And the family's coming over tomorrow, so we're going to be fixing up some things, getting some masks on the wall, getting the star done. So tune in tomorrow. You will see the black star, and you will also see the mask on the wall, and whoever knows what else. So it's going to be good. And also, I got to get my hooks tomorrow because I want the plants. So we're not done decorating, so come through. Love you, ladies. Have a good one. Peace and blessings.